Hey, everybody. Welcome. My name is Sean Hill. I am the Biz Coach, and I am excited. First, I hope you're having a fantastic Labor Day. Hopefully, getting some rest and enjoying your time with the family. I just had some exciting news I wanted to bring you. I brought my coach on, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, before I do that, let me make sure that we are live. Sometimes I forget to push the right button, and I tell you, that makes for a very interesting time. So let me make sure we're live, and we are live. All right, good deal. I got that right. I'm ahead of the game already. Well, I was going to talk about something about 5 reasons, but hey, I didn't know I was going to be able to get the coach on, so I got it. Since I was able to get him on, I called an audible. We're going to change things up just a little bit, and we're going to talk about timing, talent, and teamwork. Timing, talent, and teamwork. Once again, one of the things that are important I want to talk to the coach about is the timing of something. Coach, let me ask you this. Do you know who the 12th person was on Jordan's team, his first championship team? The 12th man.
12th person?
The 12th man.
12th man?
Yeah.
No.
What about the 12th man? When you remember when KJ and Ray Allen and Pierce, when they first got together, do you remember who the 12th man was on that team?
No.
What about I'm going somewhere. Hang with me, y'all. Hang with me. I'm going somewhere. What about the
dude? I'm watching the Last Dance series right now too, and I don't even know. Like I'm thinking, nope, didn't hear him. Don't know what their name is.
There you go. When LeBron said he's going to take his talent down to South Beach, and they finally won that championship. Do you remember who the 12th man was on that team?
Nope, don't even remember who the 7th man was.
So here's my point, guys. Well, so where am I going with all this? My point is that even though they weren't the star athlete, even though they weren't the star player, guess what? They got a championship ring just like everybody else, just like Jordan's ring, just like KJ's ring. But because they were at the right place at the right time. And I just got to believe that, Coach, we're at the right place at the right time. And you don't have to be a superstar. You just have to be at the right place at the right time. So talk a little bit about let's do some real basic stuff. What is Forex? Because we can't assume that everybody knows what it is. Talk a little bit about what is it and why all of a sudden now should somebody be interested in it?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the analogy in terms of the 12th man on the team. They were still there. I was literally just thinking about this yesterday because, like I said, I'm watching that series right now, The Last Dance, documenting Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, their whole journey, and thinking about the fact that, all they talk about how that, Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, none of those guys got 3 in a row titles, and yet Jordan got it. And I'm thinking, and everybody else on the team that played all 3 seasons. And so I love that analogy of it, because if you're on a winning team and we're winning the championship like we're doing right now, you get to come along. Rising tides lifts all ships. We hear that a lot, and it's so true. And that's one of the things I wish that I had, 4 years ago, 10 years ago, when I first started doing this online marketing thing, is I wish that I had a winning team that I could plug into. I didn't, so I went and created one, but it took a while. It took about 5 years to build. So being at the right place at the right time with the right team can fast track your success. And that's the beauty of it. And I know Sean will talk more about that in terms of why this is the winning team. And, we're not just talking about it. We're actually in the game playing it every single day. And Sean, that you see it in our private chat. We're in there. We're playing the game every single day, and we're having fun doing it. And we're right at the beginning. Timing is good right now. Does that mean, it's going to be a bad idea to join the Chicago Bulls in the 3rd season and still win the title 3 years from now? No, not a bad thing. But why not start right now and get 3 rings in the process instead of sitting around watching us get all the wins? And you're sitting there saying, okay, I believe it now. The people that jump out and have the faith in the beginning are the ones that win the biggest. I mean, it's like the definition of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is one who assumes the greatest risk for the greatest rewards. Mm-hmm. And so if you're an entrepreneur and you say, hey, look, I want to break out of what I'm doing. I want to step out. I want to be bigger than I am. You're going to have to step out and say, you know what? I'm going to put some faith in this. I'm going to put some belief in it. I don't understand it all. I don't even know what Forex is. I don't know how to build a team. I don't know how to, share this opportunity properly with people. I don't know what TikTok is, side talk, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but you know what? I'm going to put some faith into Sean. I'm going to put some faith into Michael Mansell. I'm going to put some faith into these guys, and I'm going to run with them. When you step out with that kind of just belief and faith, that's when you will be a contribution to the winning team. And who knows, maybe at the end of the game, you're not the 12th man. You're the second, third, first man. Come, like, run with us and see what's possible for you. Too many people put limits on what they even believe in. So just cut those limiting beliefs off. Recognize that they're like an anchor keeping you drowning at the bottom of the sea. Cut that chain, rise to the top with us, and be massively epic in the process of doing that. So that's what I think about that topic there in terms of timing and positioning. I could get into the details of how the compensation plan works and the team build and everything that we're doing, but I'm not going to. All you need to know is people that jump in with us now, in the long run, will work less and receive more. That's the plain and simple. It's not that you won't work hard. If you want to win big, you're going to jump in, you're going to lock arms with us, and you're going to hustle with us. But you're going to get more for that hustle. It's like the people that, bought in at Tesla and are winning massively big right now. The ones that are really, really winning big, like if you bought just one Tesla stock last year and you risked a few $100, then you're sitting okay right now. Like, you won some. That's great. Yay, you won some. But those that jumped in and invested big and put in some big faith money, like hundreds of millions of dollars, they're sitting really, really, really pretty right now. They're really getting towards. And that's kind of the analogy that I like to put out there, because it doesn't mean that you won't win if you wait. It just means that you could win way bigger if you start now. Yeah. And that's the differentiator there. And then your second question, Sean, about Forex, the simplest way that I can put Forex is it's a $6 trillion industry that is trading currencies. We've got the yen versus the US dollar. We've got the Australian currency versus the yen versus the US dollar. We got the euro versus the US dollar. And it's simply trading currency for currency. And the beauty of it is, no matter if the currencies are going up or the currencies are going down, you're just moving your money from one currency into another currency. And this happens every single day, Monday through Friday, where currencies are being traded back and forth. Money is moving from one currency into another. And the Forex market gives everyday people a place that you can put in. You don't have to put in $100 grand to play in this game. You can build up slowly. You can turn $100 into $1,000, $1,000 into $10,000, $10,000 into $100,000. I'm not making any claims that you will do that, because I don't know you guys that are watching this, I don't know your personal, level of commitment and ability to learn things. But I can tell you, I've been on the live training sessions. I've looked at the training, and it is the easiest, simplest way to get up to speed. It's the fastest way to get up to speed is to watch somebody else, a master trader, doing their thing, watching what they do, getting tips from them to know how to move in the market, rather than just watching a YouTube video or watching, reading some PDF file and then trying to figure it out and apply it to how you're going to trade. It will cost you way, way more that way, rather than just following people that are already doing it day in and day out.
Yeah, and we're talking about a $20 investment, right? So you're and being part of this at even at a $20 level, you get access to everything. It's not like there's an upsell. It's not like, okay, I'm going to get the $20 that's going to hold my position, but then once I get in, I'm going to have to pay $99 now to get access to everything. No, this is your opportunity. Even if you've just in your mind say, you know what, I'd like to know more about it. I want to find out about it. I want to find out if it is for me. So why not get in now? Find out if maybe it's no, maybe it's not a good fit for you, and that's fine. You invested 20, you have the knowledge, and now you move on. But the longer you wait when it becomes like 99 or whatever price, and you're trying to get it at that price, it just doesn't make sense. So anyway, that's one of the reasons why I would say now is the time. And here's also the time. You have until October the 1st. Now, that doesn't mean, because I asked this question and because I want to make sure I'm being fair and honest with people. And that's one of the reasons why I got with you, Coach, because I saw your video and you just were fair and honest. You told the truth with no hype. So when you start today, that doesn't mean you have 30 days, right? It means today you start, October 1st, it's over. And Now we launch, and so that's it. So every day that you wait, you're losing time, and what we call the
Right.
time value of money. So you're losing time, you're losing opportunity, and so I would just encourage you to at least take a look, at least take advantage of what we're doing here and opening up here. So I just want to give you that caveat, like don't wait, guys. Look, I spent when I ordered from, because I don't go out as much as I used to. So we do a lot of DoorDash and ordering food, right? So I ordered 2 tacos and some onion rings from Jack in the Box the other night. Because of the fee to bring it to my house, that was already $16. The food itself was like $5. But by the time it got here, it was like $16. So what's my point? For the cost of that, you can have this. For about $20, about $20, you can have access to all that we probably don't even have time to go into all the things that we have access to. It would just be overload, right? So I'm not trying to overload it. I'm not trying to oversell it. I'm just letting you know what is available to you at a $20 price point that you're not going to find anywhere else. So hey, get with the person that showed you this, that cared enough about you to show you this. But here's also one of the things before we go, I want to say this as well. I talked about timing, and believe me, timing is more important than talent. Well, what do you mean? I mean, talent is important, is it? Absolutely. But hey, let me tell you this. If I was running against Usain Bolt and we were 100-meter dash, if he was at the 100-yard, if he was way at the very start, and I was at the 99 foot line, 100 meters or whatever, I was right there close to it, I could win that race. Why? Not because I'm more talented than him. Obviously, I'm old and fat, so I'm not more talented than he is. But guess what? My position was better. I was in a better position. So as talented as he is, I still win. That's what we're talking about here. As talented as you are as an individual, that's great. But it takes a team, and that's one of the things I liked about Jordan in that whole series. If you haven't watched it, man, go watch it. There's a lot of good information about, regardless of how you feel about Jordan, though. It's a lot of good information about teamwork, drive, what it takes to win. What he said is, you can't say Jordan without Pippen. You can't say this without that. In other words, I had seasons by myself when I was the best player in the league. I had seasons when I was great. I was at top of my game. But guess what? I couldn't push past the other team. See, a team will always be the individual. Couldn't get past the Celtics. Couldn't get past the Detroit Pistons because their team was better. And that's what I want to kind of end on the note with, Coach, is, and you know this, and you can, one of the things that I ask you when I sign, because I don't just sign up with people. I actually ask people questions. And you weren't the first. You weren't the first time I heard about this. Somebody else brought this to me, but I saw the opportunity, and I wanted to get somebody that was a winner, not just a good friend. Because a lot of times we choose things not because we made a good choice, but because we were friendly with that person. They were the first person to bring it to me, so now I'm with them. But I looked at a lot of videos. I did my research. And then there was something about you that you talked about. There's 2 things. One, you said, hey, this is the reality. This is not the hype. This is not get rich quick. It's a lot of work, but you can have success. And you also say, hey, I'm going to help you build your team. I have a rotator. And when you said that, and if you talk a little bit about that, I'd appreciate that. When you said that, that made the difference, because a lot of people can promise a lot of things. But when you're talking about some technical stuff, that this isn't just ordinary, that everybody knows this, I said, you know what? I'm putting in with him. So go ahead, talk a little bit about that. Whatever you want to touch on.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's I appreciate you bringing that up, because that was one of the biggest struggles that I had 4 years ago when I was starting out. I was sitting there and I was complaining about the fact that, I didn't have a YouTube following. I'd already burned through my friends and family. They all thought I was crazy for, trying to, sell this or sell that. I did have a lot of support from my family, which I was really, really appreciative and fortunate about. But a lot of people don't have support from their family in terms of pursuing your goals and your dreams and stepping out and saying, well, just go back to your day job. Just focus on that. You don't want to jeopardize the thing that's making you miserable every single day. Don't jeopardize that. It's like, don't go pursue what's going to ultimately make you super happy because you created something for yourself. I mean, unfortunately, that's what they're really saying, even though that's not the words that are coming out of their mouth. But what I was doing was I was sitting there and I was looking at other people saying, man, if only I had that person's YouTube following, if only I knew how to generate traffic like that person did, if only, if only, if only. And I kept saying that until one day I realized, wait a second, you can do that. You can be that. You can figure it out. You can make it happen. And not only that, you can provide it to your people and your team and your following like you wish you had when you were first starting out. I don't expect anybody to start up in an online business or a network marketing business on the compensation side of this, what we're talking about with positioning right now.
Yeah.
And be a master traffic generator out of the gate, be a great YouTube video creator out of the gate, be able to jump on Facebook Live like this and pull in an audience like this right away. You're not. You're just, it's not the reality of it. So what I decided to do, and I've been doing this for 4 years, and it's what's really helping me build a massive team around me and be successful with a winning team, is I don't keep all of my bonuses, my strategies, my information, my traffic, my leads, and now even my signups in this case, because I only need 3 personals. So when I launched my rotator this week, I'm saying, you know what? What if you were able to join a network marketing company or an affiliate marketing business and within your first week get your first personal sign up? Yeah, maybe you didn't generate the traffic, maybe you didn't generate the lead, but the feeling that you will have, I have my first referral, I have a referral, instead of getting discouraged like you've been discouraged before in the first 2 weeks, 2 days, sometimes 2 minutes. I mean, sometimes people buy into a business and spend way more than $20, $200, $2,000, and they get rejected 2 times and they're out. They're like, he said my free throw is no good. Doesn't matter that I can shoot the 3. My free throw is horrible. So Shaq, you're out of the game. Done. Over. You know, that's unfortunately what some of you are going to face. So I want you guys to think about not what if something goes wrong. Think of what if something goes right this time, and focus in on the fact that a lot of the technical stuff that most people quit over, we've already gotten figured out. I've got systems built. I've got a membership site. I got an onboarding quick start guide to help you get up and running. We've got a private chat to help you stay connected and plugged in so you don't feel like you're in this all alone. And on top of that, like Sean was just mentioning, I'm launching my sign up rotator this week. I'm not even going for traffic. I'm just saying, look, I'm already generating a lot of traffic. I got a lot of stuff coming in through my YouTube videos, and I want to spread that around and not just place people under you. Like, a lot of people are going to be placing people under people because that's how the compensation plan is set up. But I want to give my team signups to where, because if you get 3 referrals in this, 3 personal referrals that are paying that $99 a month when the product launches officially in October 1st, you're not paying your $99 a month. So if it's free at that point, you're not quitting. And if your team's not quitting, that means you can build for a long time sustainable income in this. So that's really my focus. I want to create as many people that are sitting there not stressing over monthly bills, but just knowing that they got something where they're learning a skill that can't be taken away from them, which is trading the Forex market Monday through Friday on your time where you want, and knowing that they're set up in a position that they're qualified to max out a compensation plan that pays out to $1 million a month if you work at it and build it and stick at it a long time. And income disclaimer, I'm not promising you anywhere near that. You could go out there and you could promise yourself that you're going to make something happen, but that's what the potential is with this. That's what's possible in this program. And there's just so many different things aligned here. So if you guys are watching this on live right now, or even on the replay, I want you to comment $20 down there in the chat. I want you guys to comment $20 because I want you guys to really recognize that right now, and Sean said it perfectly earlier here, that you can make that $20 mean that you have, 23 days of access to live Forex trading, training, and getting up to speed. So when this thing officially launches October 1st, you're already in the game. You know what the rules are. You know how to play it. You know how to set pick and rolls, and you're ready to defend your team and win with your team, and have 23 days doing it. Or you could take that same $20 and procrastinate till the end of the month and have 1 day of practice before the game's on, 1 day of live trading session, and now you've just spent $20 for 1 day of training and warm up basically, versus 23 days. You decide. You going to pay $1 a day, or are you going to pay $20 a day? That's your choice right now. I'm choosing to pay $20 a day. Fortunately, I started right at September 1st, as well as Sean starting early here. So we're making our money go even further, but we're still early in this warm up. So that's all we're asking you guys to do. Like, jump in, warm up with us, see if you like it. And then October 1st, if what we're saying is true, then run with us, then jump in the game. And here's the beauty of it. This isn't just a 5-person game. This is a 50-person, 500, 5,000, 50,000. In fact, right now we're on a march to 50,000 people. We're already over 30,000 people that are stepping up in the warm-up. And by the end of this week, we have a goal to be at 50,000 people in the warm-up. On October 1st, I'm pretty confident we'll be at 100,000 people at warm-up. Do you want that next 70,000 to be after you? So when they're coming in, they're saying, hey, I'm ready to play. Where do I start? And you're putting them in the game? Or are you going to be showing up and they're already in, and they're going to get the rewards for putting you in the game? So that would be how I would leave it, Sean, is like, are you going to put yourself in the game now? Or are you going to wait until somebody else puts you in this game, and you're going to earn okay, but you could be the one on the pedestal, getting the ring, kissing the trophy, instead of just down in the team 12th man watching them, get the photo taken and being on TV. So, and disclaimer, you don't have to be on TV if you're shy. Not a big deal.
And that's what I also want to talk about too, is that, hey, you don't have to recruit. It's not like you have to do Facebook Lives. You don't have to do, if you simply say, look, I just want to come in, I want to learn the skill, I want to get a skill that I can and move forward. Hey, you're called a customer. We love those. That's great. They're a huge part of our teams is customers. They don't want to do this part of it. They just want to come in, learn the skill, be successful. We absolutely have a place for everybody on the team. And hey, a lot of people say somebody's lucky. Well, one person broke it down as luck is what happens when opportunity meets preparation. Well, here's the opportunity. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to step up and take care of what you need to take care of? Because here's what also happens. When opportunity meets the unprepared, it just makes them look foolish. So that's how I'm gonna leave it right there.
Awesome.
Hey, Coach,
that's good.
I appreciate you hopping on with me. I know you got a lot of work you need to do. Hey, $20, guys. $20, all that separates you from all we've talked about. I would be on here an hour if I talked about all that we have, all that we're helping people with, all that we're coaching people with. Don't worry if you say, look, I don't even know Forex. I've never even heard of it. I just heard of it. And I want to learn more about it. We have a team. It's not just coaches. We have a team of people that will help you, guide you, and bring you along. We want to work together as the team. And I'm gonna leave you with this. One of the main people of this organization is called Mr. Cedric Harris. And I listen to him. This is not just a business entrepreneur who's successful in network marketing or direct sales. He's successful in life. He's just a business. Go look him up. Don't take my word for it. Go look him up. I knew I was with the right team when I was on a call. I was on a Zoom call, and the first person that his name he called out. He called a lot of people to talk. The first person's name he called out was Mr. Michael Mansell to come forward, talk about his vision of this opportunity. And so we're not talking about the 6th man coming off the bench. We're not talking about the 7th man, the 12th man. We're talking about somebody Mr. Harris called out as a starter. So anyway, Coach, I appreciate you, man. I know you got a lot to do. Yeah. I appreciate you hopping on. And hey, people, get back with me, get back with Coach, get back with whoever cared enough about you to share this video with you, because this Labor Day could absolutely make a difference in your life, Coach. All right, we're gonna end it now. I'll talk forever. I'll talk to you later, Coach. Have a good one.
Bye, everyone. Yep.